That bitch is banging.
Welcome to Accountable, where we hold you accountable. All right, welcome. This is our very first live show. I am super excited.
Yes, sir.
Cheers to that. Cheers to
Yes,
that.
sir. Yes,
I am,
sir.
of course, joined as usual by my co-host here, Blue and Uncle Lamp.
Sip it up if you got it up.
Oh,
Yeah.
I heard, and I was unable to make it last night to watch the Super Bowl with you guys, and I dearly wanted to, but I was moving this weekend, and I barely got to watch the Super Bowl myself.
Understandable.
But there is maybe a reason why I'm glad I didn't make it. There might be a reason I'm glad I didn't make it.
Non-stop.
The newly crowned Kansas City Chief fan.
Yeah.
Castmate that I have here.
Come on.
So of course we have to dive right into the grand finale of our beloved NFL. So let's start in with talking about some things what went wrong for. I don't know if much went wrong for Kansas City.
A whole lot went wrong for Kansas City.
Yeah. It was
Okay,
a
but
couple of nuggets.
let's talk about what went wrong before we talk about what went right. And obviously we know who the victor was. And I would be remiss if I didn't acknowledge that you were
Perfect.
very close
He was
with
almost
your
perfect.
prediction. It was a 3-point difference.
Yes. Thank y'all.
It wasn't exact, but it was pretty damn close. I have to acknowledge that.
I appreciate that because that's very hard. I know that was hard coming out of your mouth.
It was.
It was hard for you to say that. Yes. But thank you. I'll take it over because a whole lot went wrong.
Okay.
They did not want us to win.
Who was they? Who was they?
Whoever.
Who was they?
The referees.
Shit, 3rd and 8. 3rd and 8 was in your favor.
Win in the fourth quarter?
No, hold on. So Blue had a fucking ticker.
I had a ticker.
He had a penalty ticker. Oh my God. You missed a bunch of fuckery last night. Go ahead.
I was right. Again, at halftime, the Eagles owed us 5 penalties. There was not one penalty that went in our favor. Not only did they owe us 5 penalties, they owed us a Mr. Miyagi foot rub during halftime. And
Happy
all
ending.
of that changed. I just started counting them down.
Yeah.
Oh, all the way until that very last ticky-tack holding penalty, because I am a defensive back. I would have been very angry if I was playing defensive back and they called that on me.
Really?
I would have. I'm going to be honest about that. You know what I'm saying? Because it all happened within 5 yards. Like, it really didn't deter his movement, and it was an overthrown ball. But it still was a penalty because you owed us 5. And that was you still owed us 2 after that. So we was going to win anyway.
So I have a different take on that, So shout out to Dan Orlovsky because he said it perfect this morning on our first take where when you're at let's switch to Major League Baseball. So at the beginning of every game, the umpire determines what's the strike zone. What we're gonna call a strike, what we're not gonna call a strike. The whole freaking game, to Blue's point, the refs let them play. So I was like, okay, cool.
They really did.
Okay, cool. It's the Super Bowl. Let them play. Let them have it. Don't let the refs be a topic on Monday morning. Fourth quarter, 3rd and 8. I was like, whoa. Yeah. Don't lose the game off a BS call. Even though it was the right call, it was still a BS call. And that was a determining factor because now it went from being 2 minutes, 8 seconds on the clock to 4 or 5 seconds left.
Yeah.
And they iced the game. So America wanted to see young Jalen Hurts have the opportunity because we want to see, can you throw the ball downfield, which he did.
No, did you see that last throw?
The last
Well, yeah,
That proved it. That didn't matter.
Well, that brought
But
back
he had
Alabama.
other-
I mean,
yeah.
you had the Deontay Smith deep bomb.
Mhm.
You had the AJ Brown deep bomb for the touchdown.
Right.
So he had his moments.
He did.
But to make him that guy, what you gonna do in 2 minutes? Are you gonna march him back downfield against Kansas City, the Golden Boy Mahomes,
With no timeouts.
with no timeouts? I mean, so
No.
it was questionable. It was questionable.
So you more or less feel like they didn't. Okay.
They weren't consistent.
So yeah. So they were gonna let them play
Yeah,
until
until it mattered.
that critical
Yeah.
time.
Right. I mean, third and 8, you have to kick a field goal. You have to get the ball back to Philly. You, what are you going to do, Jalen? Are you going to be that guy? Are you going to come out and say, okay, it's my time now? Or are you going to fold? Now, that last pass, it took us back to the Jurgens debate that we had with Young Reed 2 years ago.
And he proved it the whole game. Jalen Hurts, you are the best running back in the league.
Yeah. Bottom line.
Bottom line.
That was a running joke on
Yeah.
accountable for 2-3
No,
years.
no pun intended.
No
pun
the, running,
intended.
the running joke.
Yeah,
Pun
the running
intended.
joke. I mean, so but honestly, Jalen showed me a lot last night. I hate that the game ended like that, but at the same time, and I'll get into it a little bit more in my accountable segment. But what went right for me was that Patrick Mahomes is that guy. I mean, they play to their strengths. We've been saying it for the whole season. Who the fuck gonna cover 87? You know where he's going. You know where he's going. Big Red, Andy Reid, Eric Bieniemy, the OC. Patrick said, "Hey, I need to play." Kelsey, where you at? Oh, you over there? Triple coverage. Here you go. Who's gonna cover 87? Nobody.
They did good
They
after
did.
that first series.
Yeah.
But he got the one touchdown, and
Come
that's all
on.
that we needed. It
Come
was
on.
7 points for him. And then for y'all to double team and triple team him after the fact.
And you know what? Shout out to Kelsey, 87. Baby, damn good stanky leg.
Man, hold on.
Oh,
Hey, shout out to Kelsey for the stanky
Put
leg.
some respect.
Put some respect on that man's name. I said, I see you, Kelsey. But what will run for the Eagles, and I'll dive deeper in my accountable segment, stop being cute. Stop being cute.
I hear you on that.
Stop being fucking cute. And that's the coach's fault.
Okay, so that's what went wrong.
Yeah.
What went right? Because obviously there were a lot of things that went right. I mean, they were neck and neck.
I will take this one. What went right, just like I said last week, was Andy Reid.
Big
Andy
Red.
Reid, Big Red. Let me go to halftime and make these adjustments. And they really weren't adjustments.
Oh, my God.
It was, we finna bring out 20 plays that nobody has ever seen, not this whole year,
Look here.
for this moment. Every week, every game that they played, they have ran a jet sweep, a toss to Kelsey, a toss to Juju coming across.
Yep.
In the second half, they didn't. But we faked it 2 times for 2 touchdowns.
Opposite directions.
We practice for this. And on defense, you practice for every play.
Yep.
So if you're not ready for the fake, all you're seeing is, okay, they're going to run jet sweep sooner. They're going to run jet sweep sooner or later.
Yeah.
That's what happened.
In this alignment.
In this exact alignment.
Yeah.
Safety runs. Hey, here comes a jet sweep. He looks this way. Psych. Oh, touchdown.
And
Andy
so
Reid.
going back to feeding off what Blue's talking about, and you know what, last night, Holly, like I said, you missed a lot of fuckery. And you know what, Adriana, I need for you or Jay to cue in the Tyrone Biggums because look here, Blue got the shaking and shit last night. Oh my God! But to what he was saying, Big Red went to halftime and said, "Okay, look here." Let's go ahead and go to Playbook X, as we called it last night. Let's go to Playbook X, and we're going to fuck them with this one. It went down to assignment football, being disciplined. Look here, safeties, linebackers, stay to your fucking assignment. And they read the goddamn play the whole way. Yeah. But instead of staying with their man, he kept going, and the running back cut back, and me and Blue was like, oh, my God, he's wide open. Yeah. He's wide open. I thought he was going to drop the fucking football. He was that wide open. Touchdown. touchdown, 14-point swing, game over. Game over. So I got to agree with Blue on this one. Adjustments at halftime.
Well, there were obviously a lot of things that the Eagles did well
Yes.
as well. I
Well,
mean, because
Yeah.
Yes.
I mean,
it really came down to the end.
well, Jalen had 3 rushing touchdowns.
Yeah.
So that was part of
Best
their
running
sprint.
back in the
Jalen.
league.
Best running back in the fucking league.
Man.
But guess what they could have done, Holly? They could have ran that bitch more. Instead of having 3, he could have had 5.
So that's what went wrong, huh?
That's what went wrong because the analyst zoomed in on Patrick Mahomes on the sideline. He's sitting there like, God damn, I can't wait to get back on the field.
Yeah, just mad.
He was like a crackhead in the goddamn Crack Fest 88. 88 epidemic. I need a hit. I need a hit. Oh my God. I mean, he was ice, and that's what you wanted. But guess what? Hey, I connected to A.J. Brown on the 40-yard bum. I connected with D. Smith on the 40-yard bum.
We're going to keep it up.
Let's keep throwing the ball. What?
How do you go from the NFC Championship game where you use all 3 of your running backs?
Come on, all 3
of them.
Actually, 4.
Yeah, including the best running back
Come
in
on,
the
in the
game,
league.
Jalen Hurts.
Yeah.
And you dominate a team that really would have probably beat the Chiefs if they would have made it to the Super Bowl.
Facts.
And you alienate that whole thing.
Facts.
Like your first series,
Yeah.
you ran the ball like once or twice. Like you came out like, oh, we're throwing the ball. Why?
Me and Blue was like, what the fuck are they doing? What are they
I
doing?
know you scored, but why?
Why?
You scored on 3 running plays. Like you would have scored running the ball anyway.
And you ice Mahomes.
Like
And that's what you
why
wanted.
he hurt his ankle.
That's what you wanted.
Yeah.
They shot him up. They gave him to Mr. Miyagi before the game.
Yeah, I was nervous. I was like, ooh. Even though I
Shit.
did want our hometown kid to win, I was like, oh, Mahomes done.
Yes.
But he came back
America
out.
said it. America said it.
My feelings
Yeah.
was hurt
I
until
mean,
he came out trying
look
to
here.
halftime.
Look
I
here.
know,
I was like,
he on the sidelines
when he
looking all
came
jolly and
back,
stuff.
when he was on the field for the last 2 minutes, I was like, yo, he needs to be in the locker room getting that trauma dog shot.
And he did because
And
he came out
he came
on his
back.
good foot.
That boy said, call Mr. Miyagi on line 7. I got you. I got you, Patrick's son.
It's the big dance. You just
You got-
gotta
I mean,
go. You gotta do what you gotta do.
However, I'm very, very concerned about Pat's ankle going into the offseason.
I'm not.
I mean, but think about it. I mean, because you take that many shots of cortisone first half, second half, dude, your shit is shredded.
Yes, but you got 6 months.
You got okay, all right. I'm telling you, I'm telling you right now, Blue.
6 months.
And you're a fucking DB. You know this of all time.
I
I
know,
mean,
I know.
you take that many shots. You know you tore some ligaments.
Facts.
You tore some shit. Shit. So, Patrick, you're young. You worth 455 mil. Don't fuck with the bag, and it's guaranteed. So we good.
Yeah.
Whether he play. So you know what the question should be, Holly? Is Patrick Mahomes top 3, top 5 quarterback of
Ooh.
all time?
Ooh, I didn't even think about that one.
All
Let me-
time.
So I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna give a shout out to my brother Deuce at this point in time because he called me with this fact right
He
here.
did. He did.
Do any of you know who was on the cover of Madden this year?
Yeah. Yeah.
Please tell me.
Oh shit. The captain,
Uh-huh.
Tom Brady, and the young Mahomes
Okay.
passing the torch.
Okay. So you have both of those people on Madden. Now, generally, in any Madden situation, whoever is on Madden
Gets hurt.
gets
It's hurt.
When has it ever been
A
a
Madden
situation?
curse.
A Madden curse. Today was not a Madden curse. It was a Madden stick, ha, hand off. Are we running track or are we playing football right now? That he handed off the GOATness to Patrick Mahomes.
So we're
Like,
saying Patty Mac is the GOAT?
I'm saying Patty Mac is the GOAT.
Ooh.
Ooh.
These
Like, think-
hot takes.
That's spicy.
Yeah,
That's
is
Hollywood
spicy.
saying that's spicy.
That is spicy.
Ooh. So you're saying Patty Mac is the GOAT?
I'm saying Patty Mac has
Uncle-
given Andy Reid juvenate. Did you see him after the game? Are you gonna quit? No, man. I got
I
Patrick
know,
Mahomes.
because Andy Reid was contemplating retirement, and now he's kind of looking like, you know what? We might have a little,
so-
dynasty right here.
Uncle Tom gave you 7.
Mhm.
7.
Yes.
That's not gonna be
You
real.
gonna put it on Uncle Tom or you gonna put that on Belichick?
What's that, Uncle Tom? Because what has Billy? The goddamn cue up Janet Jackson. What has he done for me lately?
He turned 70. That's what he did.
Shit, he ain't won shit. He ain't
Belichick
won
is
shit.
70?
Yeah, He ain't won
He
shit
did all
since
that.
Uncle Tom left.
He turned 70. He is senile now.
And Uncle Tom turned
Senile
85.
And he's gone.
But
And-
he got 7 ships. He got
All right.
he got one more than Bill.
I'm leaving.
Well,
got one more than
I
Bill.
feel like this is going to be a continued debate.
Yes, sir.
We obviously have a lot of time
Hey,
to
hey,
debate that in the future. And
before we transition, Holly, wives, welcome your husbands back home. Football season is officially over. Tell your side piece he can go now.
I just have one question to sort of wrap up. I mean, obviously we're gonna have the draft coming up. NFL is always gonna be relevant.
Yeah.
But I have one question for my co-host here.
Yeah.
Are you permanently a Kansas City fan now, or are you gonna go back to your Dallas?
Come on.
Your Dallas blue.
Y'all do understand that the Dallas
Here we
Chiefs
go.
are in the AFC.
Here we go, Dallas Chiefs. I knew you was gonna say that bullshit.
You know what I'm saying? So
You turn more tricks than a goddamn Republican. Man.
to answer your question, I am always a Dallas Cowboy, Dallas Maverick, Texas Ranger, Dallas Stars,
Ooh.
whatever you want to call it, fan.
Ooh.
But in the sense of me always riding with the GOATs, just like LeBron, if I just call Patrick Mahomes the GOAT, I will always ride with Patrick Mahomes in the AFC. Period.
Now you know.
But they will lose if they ever play the Cowboys.
Now you know Jesus is coming up next year because this whole Black Lives Matter stuff is done. We gave you 2 black quarterbacks in the Super Bowl now.
That you did.
Okay, so now it's gonna be Allen, Burrows, Herbert,
Or Trevor.
Sunshine, as you like to call him. You know, Patty might be done for about 4 or 5 seasons, bro.
Patty didn't have nobody to play with this year, and he won the Super Bowl.
Ooh.
Y'all got rid of his his best
You
receiver.
know, everything I just gathered right now is that you're a front runner.
Mm-mm.
Yep, that's
No.
what I gather right now.
So the Cowboys are a front runner?
And I have to hold you accountable.
Please do.
Because
Come
you're
on.
a front runner.
Come on.
No, that's just hate.
Come on.
I'm not a front runner.
Come on,
I
Buck,
ride.
Front
Buck
runner.
Nasty.
I ride.
Buck Nasty,
Anyhow.
a.k.a. Blue.
The wide world of sports has way more to offer
Yeah,
than just the NFL.
okay.
Now we have to talk about NBA.
Okay. Ooh, please.
Trade deadline. This might be the most entertaining, edge of your seat
It was.
trade deadline for
It
the
was.
NBA that I have ever witnessed.
I said the same thing.
And obviously last week we talked about the Kyrie Irving trade to
Yeah.
Dallas.
Yeah.
But then,
Phoenix said, "Hold
But
my
wait.
beer."
yes, but wait, there's more.
But there's more.
I
Come
can't
on.
even
Come
enjoy
on.
it. Y'all didn't even
There's
enjoy
more.
it. Like, what the hell?
Phoenix said, "They did what?"
Oh,
Okay.
Okay, yeah. And Kevin Durant is now a Sun. And then there were a whole bunch of other trades.
Right.
So, given all that's happened, who is a front runner now, given the trades?
I'm gonna let Blue start on this one.
Dallas next.
Wow, that might be the most
you-
brief he's ever been.
You know, the group chat was popping
it was.
doing trade talks, and
Yeah.
Dallas did start out as the quote unquote front runner, but god damn it, as my guy Mark Jackson said, "Mama, there go that man," and shit. Phoenix said, "Okay, y'all want to play?
Mhm.
Y'all want to play?
Right.
KD for 5 number 2s, please." I don't know.
Mhm.
I mean that's a nasty big 3 to deal with, man.
Pause.
Okay.
Pause.
Okay.
Did we forget what happened 6 years ago when Chris Paul was in his prime? When he got traded to the #1 scoring machine in the league
Who?
to Houston?
Okay.
When he had James Harden?
Okay.
He shoulda.
Okay. Go ahead.
Yeah, why didn't you do it then, bruh?
Because see, Heat. This was a topic at the Lampley Barbecue 4 or 5 years ago. And you know what? This is how Accountable was birthed. We were poolside at a family
School
gathering. We were at a family gathering at my old condo, and Jurgen said, "What do you think?" And that's how Accountable was birthed. So to go off of what Blue was saying, and Chris Paul, because we already know he said Chris Paul's a racist.
Yes.
Okay, so he has no credibility in this goddamn
He will
debate right
never
now.
live that
I mean,
down.
come on. So the question was it CP3's fault that the Rockets lost against Golden State, or was it your guy, 13?
James.
Yeah. Your guy,
Hard
the
to-
beard, the beard, fear the beard.
God.
Okay, so I said, dude, CP3 gave you three hard games. He gave you 3 hard games. All James had to do was give you one. What did the beard do?
CP3 got hurt.
No. He gave you 3 before he got hurt, bro.
He got hurt.
So in the 3 games that CP3 gave you, what did the beard give you? I'll wait.
Y'all expect, I hate to switch, I'm going to jump in, I'm going to jump back. You expect LeBron to win a championship with some nobodies. How can you expect James Harden to win with some nobodies? You need somebody. And if that somebody gets hurt, Chris Paul, what you going to do? And he does it every year. He does it every year.
So the question was, Holly, because, you know,
He does it every year.
you're the bright spot in this conversation.
Whatever.
The question was, if CP3 gave you 3 games,
We needed to give him 4. That's what the answer.
but
We
in
needed
those
4.
3 games, 13 gave you nothing. You know, go back and look at the goddamn tape. In those 3 games,
Well, okay.
he gave you nothing.
So
Zero. I'll say it in Spanish.
Okay.
with the Suns
Mhm.
in this scenario.
Mhm.
So Chris Paul, in the event that he gets hurt,
Mhm.
You got Devin Booker.
I'm calling it.
but I think they have, and I mean, I'm a little biased because I actually like him as a backup point guard, Reggie Jackson.
That the Clippers
He's a dog.
that he
He's a
that he
dog.
just let walk. Let him. They gave him away for peanuts. I'm telling you, Dallas was.
I'm not saying he's Chris
Dude,
Paul, but
no.
I'm just saying in the event
You said the right word. He's a dog. Reggie's
he's a dog. He's a dog.
But
He was a dog 3 years ago.
Okay. So let me ask you this question. Bro. Give me your top 3 players on Dallas right now.
We're gonna go with Kawhi. I'm talking Kawhi. Kyrie.
God damn.
I'm thinking about the West. I'm thinking about the West.
Does Kawhi
Look,
play?
man.
Does Kawhi play for the Clippers?
Are we
Look,
in the
no,
land of
Kyrie.
make-believe?
Let me finish, man. Kyrie,
Okay.
Luka,
Okay.
and a player that's not even playing right now, Maxi Kleber.
Okay. Now, give me Phoenix's top 3.
Obviously, Chris Paul,
1.
Kevin Durant,
2.
and Devin Booker.
Okay. Now, give me Dallas's 4 and 5.
Okay, we're gonna go with Christian Wood. We're gonna go with
I like
Tim
Wood.
Hardaway.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? We're gonna go with a new one, Mr. Green. You know what I'm saying? Who's been taking over as our defensive player. So I've just named a starting lineup with the 6-man. What's up?
How many players are hurt on that 6-man rotation?
Only one.
Okay. Who?
Maxi Kleber.
And according to him, according to Blue last week, Cleaver is the X factor.
He is.
Okay. So now, give me Phoenix's 4 and 5.
You gonna give the center, what's his name? Aiden.
That-
And who else? Because they traded away the rest of their team.
So
Tell me, they traded away. That's 4.
I'm gonna give you the second dog on Phoenix's team, and you heard it here first. JaVale McGee.
But okay, now
Championship experience.
Come on. LA had him.
hold on.
LA had him in
Wait,
one.
wait.
LA had him in one.
Watch this. Throwing that thing. Did you just say JaVale McGee?
Yeah.
Who team does JaVale McGee play for?
Talk to me.
The Dallas Mavericks. I'm done.
He's hurt then.
Does he?
I'm done.
I thought it was in
Oh,
Phoenix.
look, I went with what you said.
I'm gonna throw 2 flags.
I thought it was in
Look
Phoenix.
it up. The Dallas Mavericks. That's 7 of them.
And I'm
Let's go.
I'm
still going with Phoenix. I'm still going with Phoenix. Dude.
We just went from a top 6 to a top 7, and y'all got 4 players. Please keep them coming.
So I just
Look,
want to know: are we honoring this $25 gentleman's
Yeah,
bet?
he is with Dallas.
Okay.
Actually.
Okay, he's injured right now.
He was with Phoenix. He was
with
with
Kyrie
Phoenix.
when I called y'all
he just
on
got
the
traded.
group chat.
He
He
just got-
shined
he
with
got-
Kyrie.
in
He
Brooklyn.
had like 10 boards, no points. Do what you're supposed to do. Get your boards. Let's go.
Are we still honoring this $25 bet?
You owe me $25 for this Chiefs win. Let's go.
I do. I do. I do.
Well, luckily the Suns.
I thought he forgot about it with the food and drinks last night.
Luckily the Suns did.
Oh, hey, Holly, I was sitting over there like, he forgot.
What was it? A bet?
Yes,
We
we
had a
made a
bet.
pinky $25 bet on the Super Bowl.
did.
And we made a pinky $25 bet the last game that Dallas was going to get to the ship.
Yeah.
So I'm already 25.
Look here, Holly, I was sitting there.
Wait, if you betted on Dallas to get to the ship, then you lost $25.
Dallas Mavericks.
Mavericks.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
I was sitting there last night. I was like, please let him forget. I was like, you want another drink, Blue?
No, I'm just going to let that one sit just in case we don't, that Dallas Mavericks don't make it. Then we just going to high-five it off and I don't have to give them nothing.
Oh, shit.
So Blue said his front runner,
It's Dallas.
Mhm.
Of course.
Dallas.
I'm going to say, I can't believe you didn't say nothing about the Lakers, man.
They did.
Yeah, 'cause
Right.
we were gonna
good.
get into that.
Yeah.
We were gonna get into that. So is your front?
My front run is actually Phoenix, but I
Okay.
love LA. And I know we're going to transition to it. LA gave Bron and AD a lot of depth.
Mhm.
But the one thing I want LeBron to do, and this is going to kill Blue, I want LeBron to do what your boy D Wade did for LeBron in Miami.
What's that?
Hand over the team.
To who?
AD.
No way.
Yeah.
AD
Oh,
is not
gosh,
mature enough.
I just feel like you opened up a whole other segment.
I damn
I
sure
feel
did.
like we're gonna be here.
They
for
said, they said the
No.
same thing about
Oh.
Bron.
No.
They
no,
said, dude,
no.
look here. I know this is a hard topic for Holly. D Wade was that man in Miami.
He damn sure was.
And during the offseason when they lost to Dallas,
Yes.
they went on their vacation, minus the banana boat. D Wade said, hey dude, look, in order for this team to get to the next level, you have to be that man.
Yes.
Now, the one thing that's hurt AD right now is his health.
Mm-hmm.
And we all know that Bron spends $1 million on his body, on his health regimen on the off season, which is phenomenal.
Right.
Which is 38 years old.
But he's also built different.
But is that LeBron's fault or AD's?
No. It's nobody's fault. It's
Because-
very fortunate that he is built like
But
that.
here's the thing.
And then he invests in it,
Right,
regardless
right,
of that. So
right.
he's doing everything right, and he's fortunate.
And that's what you're supposed to do, because
Yeah.
if you want to be that guy, you have to put that investment into your body.
Of course,
I mean,
absolutely.
so
absolutely.
his LeBron's training regimen, which he doesn't get enough credit for, minus with Kendrick Perkins talk about this shit all the time.
Mm-hmm.
His training regimen is phenomenal in the offseason.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
And he's
for sure.
very disciplined,
Yeah.
and he takes care of himself.
Yeah.
AD, you have to do the same thing.
He's not the same person as LeBron. He's not a $38,000 scorer. You're not gonna be that.
And you know the scary thing about it, man? Bron might fuck around and get 42.
He gonna get 43, 44
Yeah,
before it's over.
He's 40 plus. He's gonna be 40 plus, man.
Nah. Look,
So are you saying that you're
Front run is Phoenix.
Phoenix?
Yeah,
Phoenix, because
yeah.
you talk. I know the
Yeah.
Lakers are your near and dear to your heart.
You know, it's all about the purple and the gold. It's all about the bros. Oh, I went there. I
Yeah.
went there.
And I'm going to have faith in who I consider the best player in the league,
Oh,
KD,
okay.
and go with the Suns as well.
Yeah.
So this
Here we
should
go
be
again.
interesting.
Y'all,
This should be
look,
very
we just did this, y'all. We
You
just
know
had
what?
this week, y'all. Y'all know what's gonna happen.
And
God
you
damn
know
it, he's
what?
right, Holly. Every time we link up.
I know.
This
You're
fucker-
right. I probably should have said the Nuggets.
Anything.
Hey.
Jokic,
Hey.
that probably the MVP.
Denver looks nice.
Denver's gonna lose in the second round again.
You know what the
Probably
problem?
to the Lakers.
You know what the problem gonna be is? Jamal Murray has to be that dog, man. He has to be that dog, and that's the problem.
No.
I mean, the Joker's gonna be the Joker.
Mhm.
He's gonna give you everything he has every year.
I get you.
He needs somebody else to step up.
Yeah. So okay, moving on from who's the front runner
Okay.
to Russell Westbrook. So obviously Russell Westbrook ended up being traded
Boo.
And he was traded to the Utah Jazz.
Yay.
Reports are that people don't expect him to actually suit up.
I agree.
And maybe, there might be another team in the West,
Cross the
also
street.
in LA,
Cross the
that
street.
might be looking for
Cross the fucking state in the
a
locker
point
room.
guard. So
He's not a point guard. Jesus.
What is he?
and
What is he?
It's a ball hog.
Whoa.
he's definitely a point guard. So
Whoa.
but there's been a lot of media scrutiny, obviously. I mean, there has been since actually for a while. I would say almost since his last MVP, maybe I would say since the last MVP, even when he gleaned I don't know if it's a title, but the triple-double, basically leader of all
Back-to-back.
time.
Yeah, thump that.
But
He did.
even since
He
then,
did.
he's received a lot of criticism. His wife has been vocal in saying, there was a report that somebody in the locker room called him a vampire, and she said, I have to explain to my children that their dad's not a vampire and so forth. So obviously he's been receiving a lot of criticism. This has been for a while now. But let's talk about the criticism first, whether or not his wife's words are relevant, warranted, and is he deserving of the criticism?
I'm gonna say no.
I'm gonna say no too, and I
Okay.
don't like to agree with y'all. Like Westbrook, you cold. You've been.
I thought I was a contrarian, but okay.
Your whole year, your whole career, you've been awesome. It's just that you don't fit in everybody's system. You really need a system where it's just you. When you were with OKC and Shea Alexander, y'all were good. You know, like you were able to get everybody else involved and still do what the hell you need to do. But he can't play with other superstars. That's just not. It wasn't at the beginning when y'all had Harden and KD. You see both of them. One went to Houston, one went to the Warriors because they couldn't deal with you. You were there by yourself and you did good. You come over here to KD, and I'm talking about KD, LeBron, and AD, trash. Look, man.
Bullshit. Bullshit.
Well, explain to me, sir.
Bruh, when he was with KD and Harden, who came off the fucking bench?
Harden.
Okay, so when they were together, they cooked.
No, Harden and KD cooked.
No. Harden came off the bench and cooked off the fucking bench as the sixth man of the year.
Right.
And if we're talking about it, he didn't want to leave OKC. He had to leave because of the money factor, because OKC didn't want to pay him. Hold on, God damn it. Westbrook cooked in OKC. KD was like, hey, that's the point guard. I'm the wing. I'm the power forward. We're going to do this thing. And that's how they got to the Western Conference Championship. Matter of fact, the NBA championship when they lost to LeBron. Okay, and the other guys. Now, fast forward.
Okay.
I agree with you. His style of play didn't fit the Lakers system. And we talked about this off script, on script. Dude, you don't just average a triple double for 2 to 3 seasons, and you can't play the point. I mean, that's all you're supposed to do, get other people involved. And you said he got other players involved.
Right.
Now, when he got to LA, I don't agree with him and LeBron being on the court at the same time. He should have came off the bench, let LeBron rest.
And that is what they were doing.
They were trying.
Yeah.
They were trying.
But if you put him on the floor with some average people, those average players and people are going to expect you to be able to take shots when they're scared to take shots, and he can't take no shots, man.
How many years has Westbrook been in the league?
At least 15. What?
I'm gonna say at least. Let's say at least 10.
Okay.
So before y'all picked them up, well, not even y'all, because this is the one thing that we agree on. Before we picked them up, did we not have a scouting report? Because in the bubble, LeBron
and we
said,
thought LeBron
right. Come on,
like lobbied for him to come to the Lakers.
Come on. LeBron was saying, let him shoot.
GM.
Yeah, let him shoot.
Yeah, until he started shooting, and hitting the backboard. and the
But
court, like,
LeBron sat in the bubble. Let him shoot.
that's right. And LeBron was wrong.
But then he said, go ahead and pick him up because we need a point guard.
So 2008 is when.
Come on.
But what?
went to the league.
2023? Where we at? 15 years.
15 years. Okay, so now you knew what he was. You knew he was not a shooter when you gave him the goddamn contract. When you picked up $40 million a year, you knew what he was going to do, what he couldn't do.
No, we didn't. Because at the very first four,
He never been a shooter.
He
Where
was-
do you guys think the vampire comment came from?
because he's
And
LeBron.
energy.
I saw that there were like tweets from other players that said, "At them, say a name if you're gonna say it." Like they were thinking maybe
Speak
the
on it.
media fabricated
Speak on it.
saying that he was a vampire.
As Fat Joe
Because
said,
I don't ever see him being a vampire attitude wise.
put a name on it or you just gossiping.
Yeah, I don't see him being a vampire.
No.
Like he's a winner.
I don't see him.
He's a
being
winner at the
vampire.
end of the day.
Right.
Like I
Wait.
talk shit, but he's a freaking winner, and that's really all he wants to do.
The one thing you can't say about Westbrook is that he doesn't show up. I mean, this dude shows up every fucking game. And when I say show up, I mean he plays his ass off.
He's on 10.
Yeah.
He gives you everything you need
Yeah.
from the time he gets on the court to the time he's taken off the court.
It's just the judgment,
Yeah.
the
Right.
IQ, the court vision.
Yeah.
But that
It's
comes
just-
from the NBA players who put it on him. KD is the one who stipulated that from the jump when he went to Golden State. They went to the NBA Finals, and then the next year you want to leave for what?
And I was supposed to be your boy, your
And
brother.
that- like point blank period.
Now that's
Why
true.
wouldn't you
That's
want
true.
to try to take it back?
That's
and
true.
win? You're gonna
I
go.
ain't giving him for that.
And you should have taken it back to win. But then you leave OKC to go to the 73 and 9 team who just had the best
Who
record
just had the best record
and won the shit.
We're past that now.
I'm not.
KD. Of course you're not, because there's like KD fans and then there's LeBron fans.
Yeah, I'm not.
Well, at the end of the day, I'm gonna be with Blue on this one. You know, I'm gonna rock Bron to the end. I mean, I like the Slim Reaper in the NBA, but you know, my favorite choice of song this whole year was been Janet Jackson. What have you done for me lately? And just like AD, you know, if we gonna hold somebody accountable for their body, well, shit, KD's been injured the last 4 or 5 fucking seasons.
Right.
You know,
And KD is the closest person to passing LeBron. So how's he gonna do that if he's always in?
I don't think he will. I think the next closest person to catch Bron would be
Don't say it because I'm gonna eat you up. Please don't say it because I'm gonna eat you up. Please go ahead. No, Max, say
it's
it.
not Kyrie.
Say it so I can eat you up.
It's gonna be Bronny.
Oh, okay. Well, I was
You want to
That
expect
was
that?
an
wasn't-
awkward
I
moment
wasn't,
for
I
me.
wasn't
Yeah.
expecting that.
When
one.
I was
Yeah.
seeing
I was
that
expecting
video,
staff or something.
Yeah.
I was
Nah.
gonna say he got 21,000
Yeah,
points. He's
yeah.
not catching LeBron.
Nah, he
But
not.
No, it wasn't.
You know what? Paul the Truth said it best, man. As well as the Ticket on their podcast. In order for the next person to catch and surpass LeBron, you have to be healthy.
Mm-hmm.
You can't take no days off,
Yeah.
and you got to be that fucking dog, man.
All right.
And you know, I mean, you people say what you want about LeBron. This dude has been that kid since he came
2003.
in the fucking league, man.
03, baby.
Yeah.
I mean, you know
He
what kind of
has.
pressure this dude had on him at
Yeah.
St. Mary, St. Vincent's, man. Up until now, I mean,
Yeah.
and he showed up
I don't.
day in and day out.
He definitely did. And I think LeBron, and we didn't get a chance to talk about him passing Kareem right now. Maybe we can just forward that to the next show.
Yeah,
But we didn't get a chance to talk about where Russell Westbrook might end up. We don't think he's going to suit up with the Jazz. Are
no.
there any predictions
Clippers.
where he is?
What?
Clippers.
That would be the dumbest move they could ever damn make.
No. The dumbest move was letting Reggie, another point guard, John Wall. You traded for John Wall from Houston when he got bought out. Then you sent his ass back in the trade to Houston, and then you let Reggie go for peanuts on a goddamn dollar. Now that's the dumbest shit that you did was for the Clippers.
Bro, if they make this move, they will have 7 active shooting guards on their team, and only one can play on the floor at the same time.
Oh, 7 active what?
Shooting guards.
How many point guards?
How many?
0.
Oh,
Okay.
Like, who is Highland?
And when Kawhi has been successful,
Come on.
he has had a strong point guard. I'm not saying that, Reggie Jackson or,
But
is gonna.
Reggie was a dog.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And and Reggie could have given them what they
He
needed
was a dog.
at that
He
spot.
was a dog. Right, right.
So
Yeah. So
yeah,
he thrives, Kawhi thrives in a good point guard situation.
yeah.
Tony, you don't have no Tony. You don't got no lefty no
Yeah.
more on the team to help you
Yeah.
out, bro.
You don't.
So you have no prediction then?
As far as
Where
What does Westbrook go?
Yeah.
Russ Westbrook probably ain't gonna play the rest of this season.
Oh come on, nah, he's too good. He's too good to sit at home in L.A.
He ain't playing. Like, who's gonna like if he's a vampire, who's gonna want to pick him up?
Shit.
Didn't nobody want to pick him up from the Lakers, and we got lucky and fleeced him off.
No. The problem was that the problem was that he didn't want to get bought out. Now my thing is this. I earned that $40-some million. I earned that. I'm getting all that. I'm getting all them
I'm
coins.
getting all my money.
All of it. Adriana, what the sister say? I need all that. All that, girl. I need it. So fuck that. Give me my 40 mil. Somebody gonna pick me up.
Yeah, who's the last place team in the league? Maybe the Rockets.
No.
Y'all got 19 minutes.
No.
Huh.
He's gonna be in LA. He's going back to LA, but in the Clippers locker room.
All right.
I'm telling you. You heard here first on the Countable.
You know who's gonna be more pissed off? Kawhi. You know he don't know how to play when he's in an angry state. He don't. He gonna shut the hell down,
and he don't
man.
say shit. He's
He
like,
don't say nothing. That's all he's gonna say.
I don't think that's his laugh.
shit. That was it.
I don't even think I can imitate
That's it.
I can't.
With the
You know
undone
what?
cornrows.
I want to take a moment now. We're doing the live show, and this is gonna be out immediately, and
Yeah.
I'm excited. I
First
just
time ever,
want to
guys.
I just want to take a moment out, and she's off camera to acknowledge our
Adriana.
producer, Adriana.
Slim Shady in this
who
bitch.
We are working on making her a sports fan, and
Yeah.
we hope that we
Yes.
can make it exciting
Yes.
for her.
Yeah.
And we can
Yeah.
bring that excitement to other sports fans and non-sports fans
And you know what?
here.
And you know what, guys? The show wouldn't be called Accountable without holding,
Jerry.
not Jurgens, without holding Adriana accountable. Adriana, give me your top 5 golfers at PV.
Oh no! God.
Yeah. That's my sister right there. That's my sister.
That's how you do that.
Shut up.
Dude, talk your shit.
That's how you do that.
Look, she comes in here, doesn't care about sports, comes in
Yeah,
here and has
yeah.
fun with us
Yeah, fact.
every Monday. So
Yeah,
shout out to
nonstop.
her. I would be remiss if
Nonstop.
I did not. So
Yeah.
Awesome.
I think if Adriana tells me so, that we're gonna take a break.
Yeah.
Okay. We're going to take a break before we come back with our accountable segment.
Pour them up, sip them up.
Uh,
That's what's up. Pour them up, sip them up, goddammit. That was hot.
Michael, you
Facts.
real break.
Oh my God. Facts. Talking about, these hoes. That was good, guys. Real talk.
Welcome to Accountable.
Well, we hold you accountable.
Thank you for that. Shout out. You're welcome.
While they were trying to clown me and my brother.
Right. So what does it do? It just plays that.
Yeah, it plays that, and then I'm just gonna, honestly, I'm just not even pressing stop.
Uh-huh.
Just letting Jamar can figure that out.
But I'm not going to I mean, nobody's watching, so I guess it doesn't matter. But
Yeah, because once I upload it to the drive,
mm-hmm.
he can fix it.
Okay. Where we hold you accountable. Golly, did you run?
I did. Like a track star. I didn't know he was leaving too. I was trying to make it within 10 seconds.
10 seconds.
I
He
did.
said 10 seconds.
I just had to get it. Whew. Okay, I'm good.
What you get Nikki for Valentine's Day? We not
Are we on
live.
camera?
We not live. We not live.
Okay.
Oh, you got a tattoo? You fucking lying.
Oh, you got a tattoo.
Nikidra? That's her real. Oh, okay, that's her name. So she ain't seen like you with your shirt off. Are you
No, she
gonna?
did this morning. She
Oh,
did this
she
morning.
did?
I was acting angry for the past couple days.
Acting angry?
Yeah, and
Shonda?
I did. And you know, she was mad all last night. Like, we was going at it. And what you I was like, man, what the fuck else I gotta do? What the fuck else I gotta do? She just, I ain't mad anymore. She cried. I was like, yeah, nigga.
Oh my God, I'm gonna cry.
And I'm gonna take her to Bungalow.
Bungalow?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. You got a reservation tomorrow?
Thursday.
What?
Because her birthday's
Oh,
on the
Thursday.
her birthday. It's Valentine's the 14th. Her birthday's on the 15th, and I could only find a reservation on the 16th.
Oh.
But yeah, I did.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I hear it. All right. They're about to wrap it up. I'll make you
Oh my God. I'ma cry.
So you're going to say, hey, girl.
Like for real, like now what else do I got to prove
Look.
now? Like shit. Like
Oh my
golly.
God.
He done got he Krishan his
Oh,
I
on his
did.
girl? Yeah. On the
I
phone.
did.
He showed me that shit yesterday. He said, you know what I did, man? I said, what?
Oh my
No,
God.
this is what he did. So we chilling, drinking. He said, what you got your wife for Valentine's Day? You know, I said, yeah.
Yeah, because he
So,
knew what he got was
yeah,
better
so
than what you got.
I was like, I'm gonna go ahead and cook, do the mani, mani pedi, eyebrows, massage and shit. So, motherfucker saw some button in his shirt. I was like, yo, I know
Wait
you
a
my best friend
minute.
and shit, but where we going, Blue? Nigga ripped off his
Hit
shirt.
the no homo first. No homo.
He did say, he said, no homo, big bro. Wow. I said, oh shit. I said, I see you, man. I said, please don't show my wife that bullshit right now. Don't do it. Don't do it. You know what you ought to do, man? Pop that bitch out on the show as we rapping that bitch, cause she ain't gonna see it until Thursday. or Friday.
No. We got into it last night, and I hit her with it. Foul, and I shut it down.
She was
nigga.
like, I'm sorry, Daddy.
Yes,
I already know.
I'm not even mad anymore.
Yeah.
Lord
You want like Adriana? You want the teeth in eyed?
Jesus. Say she went in there iron my clothes.
Yeah.
She went in there and got the iron.
Goddamn right. So she saw it, man.
Yeah, I went on the shoulder.
Man.
She went straight to the iron.
Goddamn right. I mean, cause at that point, what are we talking about?
Like for real, like that.
What are we talking about?
We ready to come back?
Yes, y'all good.
Let's go.
3, 2, 1. Action.
All right, welcome back to Accountable, where we hold
You.
accountable.
Yeah.
You're fucking right.
All right, so it's that time.
Ah.
It's that time, fellas,
Ah.
that we all look forward to every week.
Yeah.
It
Yeah.
is the Accountable segment.
Yeah, getting in your ass.
And you know what? This week, even though somebody thinks they're a winner, I'm gonna go with Uncle Lamp.
Okay.
Start us off.
All right.
Kick us off.
So, before I start, I'm gonna ask my little bro. What was the Eagles' identity this whole season?
Run the ball,
Running the ball. And what was KC's identity?
pass the ball.
Goddamn right. So KC stayed true to their identity. So therefore, Nick, Seri, fucking Ani, I'm holding you accountable. The problem was Philadelphia had a great game plan going into the Super Bowl. They ran the ball. They stayed consistent the whole fucking year. Jalen Hurts was the best running back, as we said on the show, in the league. Matter of fact, side note, fun fact, first quarterback to have 3 rushing touchdowns in the Super Bowl. Why not stay with that formula? That's what got you there. You isolated Patrick Mahomes on the sideline. You had the time of possession in your favor. You got cute with the bullshit pass. You got enamored, as Hollywood say, throwing a deep ball. It worked here and there for 3 fucking plays. And as we said, since Jalen was at Alabama, he's not a fucking throwing quarterback.
Yes.
Option, veer, counter, ISO, that's his style, that's his MO. So therefore, stay with the fucking run. Nick, the fans in Philadelphia, I know it's a seal of their brotherly love, but they getting in your ass right now. They holding your ass accountable because all you had to do, you got 3 running backs, 4 if you count Jalen, run the fucking ball because now you go into all season, old Johnson at the tackle,
Right.
older Kelsey at the center,
Right.
your best 2 fucking weapons on the offensive line. What you gonna do next year? I'm done. Nick Sirianni, it's your fucking fault. You should have won. You should have been that dude. You're sucking here in Philly. Now your ass sitting at home, jacking off in the goddamn cold weather. Sit your ass down in this hot seat. I'm on your ass. Rack me. I'm fucking out.
That is beaten because he's beaten.
Cause he's beaten with the ice cheeks.
Woo.
That was. Ooh, I wouldn't. Ooh.
That was an adamant, accountable segment right
Thank you.
there.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Shout out to my little sister Peace, because I know she's pissed off right now. She's a Philly fan.
I bet.
Oh man,
Yeah.
I know there's a lot of pissed off Philly fans right now.
Yeah.
Hopefully they're not tearing the city of brotherly love up too much.
Game was theirs, man. Game was theirs.
Yeah, it was.
I'm done.
That was
All
nice.
right, now on to you. On to you, Blue.
This is gonna be spicy.
Is this
I
working?
already know it is.
All right, so, ladies and gentlemen.
Yes, your mic is on.
This week, I am holding accountable, and I know my co-host is going to hate me for this. Rihanna, bring that ass to
Here.
the table. Bring that ass here, girl.
Yes, sir.
That was the most horrible
Oh my God.
halftime show that I have ever freaking
Ooh.
seen. How can you follow the halftime show last year when they had 10, 15 of the best artists ever on one stage, and you give me Rihanna, not sexy Rihanna, but pregnant Rihanna on a damn stage? I was waiting on you to come out as sexy Rihanna on a beach, and you came to me as pregnant Rihanna on a stand. Like, I don't know. That was horrible. You look like a fat Jolly Rancher sitting up there. Like, you didn't give me no action, nothing. Like, it would have been better. Like, the only way you could have beat what happened last year was to have been a Rihanna, Beyonce goddamn battle. And since that wasn't the case, it didn't happen. And not only that, you had Jay-Z in the building, and I didn't hear Jay-Z say, Rihanna, where you at? Nothing. It was horrible. I thought he was coming out. Him, Drake, Future, somebody. Nobody. And you didn't even shake your ass? No, nothing? Looked like you had 3 titties. I seen the big reds. And then I was like, what is really going on? Like, no way. Horrible, mad, sad. I could have just wasted my halftime. Y'all didn't even have to have halftime because the game was freaking great. Halftime messed up the Super Bowl because Rihanna was not Rihanna. I could have got that shit on Instagram. Bring your ass to the table. I'm holding you accountable because you knew it. If Rihanna, I'm done.
Preach. Now the best part of the show was when she grabbed her ass cheek.
Oh man, and the ass cheek had moved from the ass to the stomach. Like you was just, what was you grabbing? Like I couldn't see it because you had a trench coat, a red trench coat on. I'm mad, bro. I waited 5 months for that, bro.
Now, if y'all think this was hot and spicy, you should have seen him last night when this shit was going on in live.
This is Holly Heat on account of, on behalf of Accountable Podcast. And I just want to say that the
Navy?
opinions held by Blue, mainly, do not represent the opinions held by the rest of the podcast.
Well, I gotta say, I agree with him on some of the things. I mean, but she was to me, to all the pregnant women pregnant one out there, because I know it's gonna get dark right now. Pregnant pussy is the best pussy. By
Oh
the way.
my gosh. Oh,
So,
can
so
we? Can we?
I was
Oh
a
my
fan
God,
of
this is
I was a
fun.
fan of
Okay.
pregnant Rihanna.
All right.
I was like,
before
ooh.
I segue into my countable segment, because I know we got a couple minutes. I am just going to say that Rihanna is not the one, I'm sure, that concepted the whole act. So it was.
Facts.
So she is the artist. So maybe you need to hold the other people
Producer.
involved, the producers, accountable before you hold Queen Riri accountable.
Ooh, spicy. Here we go.
Queen
Debate it.
Riri, like I said when we were talking about the Stephen A. Smith stuff, that Stephen A. Smith loves Beyonce. I love Beyonce. She is the queen. Yes, she is the GOAT, in my opinion, of our generation, pop wise. But I am a Rihanna girl.
The Navy is
Rihanna went
spoken.
out and did what she was supposed to do. They knew that she was pregnant, and whoever concepted the show is the ones that you need to hold accountable.
Ooh.
So don't come for Riri,
Ooh.
okay?
Hey, Adriana,
Don't come for
all I
Riri.
see is
Don't come for Riri. Because they knew that she was pregnant, and I thought, and her work speaks for itself.
Her catalog is awesome. I will say that. I will say her catalog.
And okay, and now I am here to hold accountable.
oh damn, you get a twofer? I thought you was holding blue
Someone,
accountable
it's
shit.
gonna be a little half and half.
I thought you was
A
holding
little
blue
half and
accountable
half.
shit.
I really, yeah. But I would be remiss if we didn't talk about the turf at the
Ooh.
Super Bowl,
Ooh.
which I mean,
Good call.
As the grounds crew, as the Arizona Cardinals, as the stadium, what's the stadium?
Arizona,
I
Arizona
don't know.
Cardinals, shit.
Anyway, their stadium, the Tahoma 31, 25, 26, I don't know. whatever the grass was, it was not giving Super Bowl grass.
Mm.
Okay? It was slippery. You could visibly see
Yeah.
players slipping, and there had been previous instances where this same grass had been used. There are players talking about it. There's also people, detracting from it. Oh, maybe it wasn't the grass. I don't know if there's a grass mafia going on, a turf mafia or something, but there seems to be a little bit of like a cover up behind this type of grass. All I'm saying is there are how many teams? I always get the NBA in 32.
Yeah.
There are 31 other teams that don't seem to be having a whole lot of trouble with their turf. It's very dry conditions. In Arizona, there should not have been any reason that people are slipping on turf. You're not playing in the rain. You're not playing in the snow.
It's the sunshine.
What is wrong with the turf?
Turf wars.
If you already knew it was a little bit questionable, this is the big dance. This is center stage.
Yeah.
Make sure your turf is reliable. So I am holding accountable the Arizona Cardinals and whatever the hell the name of the stadium is for the subpar turf conditions.
Nah, I'm gonna do my Holly right now.
Okay.
Just like you did the blue.
Get her.
Can we not say Arizona and can we say the NFL field crew? Because at this point, before the game started, you walked the field, you walked the stadium. Yeah. Now, and some players did switch up their cleats to 3-4 inch cleats for better traction.
Yeah, there was one team I think that switched their cleats. I think the Eagles may not have switched. Their
Jalen switched.
Okay, so maybe there were some players on some teams.
Yeah.
And again, both teams were dealing. I'm not saying that it was a factor. Obviously, both teams were playing on the same turf.
The sod father. I'm sorry for them. The sod father. He's 93 years old. Don't worry about what they say. I got you.
Here's a spicy take. Could the turf be the reason when that Kyler Murray tore his ACL?
Oh.
It is his stadium. It is his stadium.
You would think something might have. Anyway.
Come on.
All right. Well, that's a show for another day. We will see as time develops. So, fellas, where can they find us at other than
Facebook,
where we're streaming right now? YouTube,
Instagram. And you know what, ladies? Shout out to y'all. Happy Valentine's Day.
TikTok.
and side pieces. February 15th is your motherfucking day. So don't call Ray or Sammy Smith, Silky Johnson tomorrow, damn it. He's at home with his real fucking family.
Oh, my
Yes.
goodness.
The 15th is your day.
I love you, baby.
Oh.
Got your name
Come on.
on the
Come on. Come on.
I got a tag.
Talk your shit.
I got a tag.
Talk your
I do
shit.
have a tag. Don't trip.
Talk your
Don't
shit.
trip. She on
Bam.
You're on there.
Bam.
You're on there.
I see you, baby.
Shout out for love.
Look here.
I
Look
got
here.
it.
Alright.
February 14th,
It's nap time.
Meat and Cheeks.
Okay.
2003.
All right.
23, goddammit.
Thank you for watching Accountable Podcast on TikTok, Accountable Podcast
Yeah.
on Instagram. Follow Trier TV, Accountable
Yes.
Podcast.
Yes. Shout out
Watch
to Jay.
us, like, comment.
Adriana,
Thank you. Thank you.
Do it the best. Sip and trip. And let's do this shit.
All right, we
And we
out.
out
We
this
out.
We
thing.
out this
We
bitch.
out. We out.
See you, baby.
I'm surprised I didn't throw my flags.
Because I ain't give you no
Oh,
reason to.
man. You give me plenty of reasons, too. Plenty.
Every second.
Plenty.
KC hat with the
I know.